everyone, and happy Easter, and the beautiful Saturday day here. I bring to you a short practice today from my backyard, so please just ignore any distractions, dogs, children, neighbours, family, anyone, and just bring yourself onto your mat. We're going to get straight into a physical practice releasing spine, glutes and hamstrings. So just start into your Tadasana. Soften through your shoulders, lengthening right through the top of your head, and just allow your chin then to rest down towards your chest, your chin towards your chest. Soften the knees and then roll yourself forward and down, rolling down nice and gently, allowing yourself just to quietly roll yourself all the way back up. Moving into what's called a Tai Chi roll. So from here we're going to turn to the side and just gently relax again the chin, the shoulders, roll yourself down to the side. Try and keep your knees soft and then rolling back up. Gently moving nice and gracefully over to the other side. Tuck in with the chin, rolling down. And then slowly rolling back up in your own space. So we're going to come back to the centre and just tuck in with the chin, roll ourselves forward and down. When you come all the way down towards the floor, just hang, let the weight of your arms dangle. Release through the head, the neck, the shoulders, the jaw. And just soften through the feet, gently taking our weight forward towards the toes, back towards your heels. Forwards towards the toes, back towards the heels. Keeping the knees as bent as you need to now to place your fingertips in front of the toes. And just gently allow that space to lengthen up into your spine. You might want to walk your hands out so that they would be under your shoulders. Keeping that length into the spine. Now, if this is quite strong for you through your hamstrings, feel free to bring your hands towards your shins. Lengthen into the spine. So we're keeping a nice long back here. Shoulders are down. The top of the head is lengthening forward as much as your tailbone is extending out behind you. And then just slowly allow yourself to fold forward and down, bringing the hands either sides of your feet now. Breathe. Moving into a twist. So we're going to take our left hand to the outside of the right knee, right hand to the hip. So see how I've lifted up. We're now going to twist to the right. Now you may want to take that right hand into the small of the back, or you may want to raise it to the sky. Beautiful, lengthening up as you reach up. And then you can just release forward and down when you're ready. Swap that right hand over to the outside of the left leg. Left hand towards the hip, lift up through the upper body. Maybe taking the hand into the small of the back, maybe taking the arm to the sky. Breathe. And then slowly release as you come all the way down. Taking the fingers again to the floor so that you can lower down onto the mat. Coming all the way down. Just gently sinking that weight back towards your heels as you reach and lengthen forward, creating that space into the arms. Lift up onto the fingertips, draw forward through your knuckles, pull back through the tailbone, and then release the palms and the elbows down to the floor. Flip the hands to the sky, sink the weight back towards your heels. And then flipping the hands back over to the mat, spread your arms out nice and wide, gently draw up onto all fours, bringing your weight forward as you transfer the hips lowered, up into the heart, raising into the face, and then reverse. So we'll tuck in with the tailbone, tuck in with the chin, arch into the back, and then sink the buttocks back on the exhale. So reverse, inhale up, exhale, transferring the weight forward. Inhale. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale. Gently keep this motion going as gracefully and as smoothly as you can for you, for your body. Inhale up. Hi, son. Exhale back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. one last time. You're going to gently draw all the way back as you lengthen back this time, opening into our hips by raising up onto all fours, tucking your toes into your Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward dog. So lengthen up. You want to join in? Gently walk the heels, opening through the calves, through the hamstrings. Ooh, I'm sliding on my mat today. Gently lift with those hips, encouraging your chest and your heart space to gently lengthen back. Slowly raising up onto the toes, down onto the knees. You're going to step that right foot forward to the outside of your right hand. So let's step your left hand just a little bit further forward, so it's almost in line with your right toes. So step that right foot forward. You're bringing that weight as far forward as you can, and you may like to just gently move into a wee twist by lowering down through that left shoulder, turning with that right shoulder, and twisting over to the right. Just breathe during this beautiful day. And then slowly, when you're ready, we'll come back. And then we're going to take that right leg, sweep it all the way around behind us so that you can lengthen back into a lovely long length, reaching up into the arms, extending back into the legs, opening through the left side of the buttocks. Cry B. And then slowly coming all the way up, back onto all fours. We'll take the left leg back out to the left. Maybe move your right hand just a little bit further forward so that you've got that lovely long extension through that left hip. And then left hand onto the left knee, gently drawing down through that right shoulder, twisting to the left. Would you like to join in? Gently twisting around to the left, soften through your shoulders. And then just slowly coming all the way back. So again, we'll just release that off. You're going to swing that left leg back around to the right. So gently as far back to the right as you can get it. Extend back, lengthening and reaching into the right side of the left side of the rib cage, opening through the right side of your glutes. And then slowly, gently drawing back up to all fours. From here, just bringing those knees together and moving into a little bit of a twist. You all know this. Just swinging those hips from side to side. Taking that weight down and gently coming over. You can choose if the hand lifts off or maybe it doesn't. And slowly coming back to center just when you're ready. Coming back up into your Adho Mukha Shavasana. So knees are wide. Tuck your toes, raise into those hips, and lengthen back into your downward facing dog. Gently walk the heels if you need. Raising your right leg for your three-legged dog. So extend back with that right leg. Lengthen and release. Open back, breathe. We're going to gently draw that right knee in towards your chest as you come forward. I'm going to scoop that right leg out to the left-hand side. So you're moving into a little bit of a twist. You can lower down onto the hips. Lengthen back with that left leg, just coming into a beautiful twist. Sitting up tall, soften through your shoulders, really feeling that space open up through the right side of the rib cage. Breathe. It's warm. It's warm out here in the sunshine today. And so from there, just gently coming back, either tucking in with your left toes so that you can lift back up into your downward dog. Just gently walk the heels, free up and release. Left leg extends back for your three-legged dog. Breathe, extend, expand. Hi, Mal. Gently draw that knee in towards your chest as you transfer the weight forward, and then take the left leg out to the right, lowering yourself down. And then gently lengthening back, sitting up tall, breathing. Oh, it feels so good. So from there, we're going to come back. So you might want to tuck the right toes in again, gently lengthen back and transfer back into your downward dog. So let's just rest through your hands by lengthening up onto the toes, down onto your knees. Sit that weight back onto the heels. So walk your hands back, bringing each and every toe open. So you're creating a little bit of space into the back of the heels. Interlock through your fingers, roll around through your wrists. And just give the hands a little bit of freedom and space. Shaking out through the hands. Bringing the hands onto the lower back, elbows drawing towards each other, lifting up into the heart, open, expand, and then just slowly release. We're coming back into your Adho Mukha Shavasana, so lengthen back out, raise into your hips, lengthen up, taking the right leg up to the sky. We're going to transfer the weight as you take that heel back towards your hips, and then you can choose if you want to flip all the way over into your wild thing. Hips are up, keep those feet about hip width apart, and then just slowly, when you're ready, come back, moving into your pigeon. So slide that right knee forward. Don't knock that chair, please. Soften, and just gently sitting up nice and tall. Relax, and then slowly lower all the way back down onto the forearms.
Are the hot cross buns ready?
No. No, the hot cross buns are not ready. So gently taking the weight from the left to the right side, finding your sweet spot for you through your hips, your pelvis. These are the important things for an 8-year-old on Easter Saturday. Gently walking your hands back towards your right knee, tucking in with your toes, lengthening back and up through your hips. Breathing back into your Adho Mukha Shavasana. Moving into your Tripada Shavasana, three-legged dog, left leg to the sky. Stack your hips, release the heel to the buttocks. Taking the foot back, don't feel that you have to flip all the way over, but if you do, that's fine. Lengthen up, extend, breathe, squeeze through the back, the buttocks. Lengthen, raise, up, and then gently coming back when you're ready. And then we'll swing that left knee forward and through as we come into our pigeon, Ekapada Raja Kapotanasana. Soften through the shoulders, and then when you're ready, we'll lengthen down onto those forearms and just take that weight from the left to the right side and just get a little bit of opening through your hips into the pelvis. Breathe. I'm incredibly grateful for the rain that we've just had over the last day or two, and now the beautiful sunshine. If we could have rain at night and sunshine in the day, that would be my ideal. It's a beautiful way to nurture and nourish the land, and get this wonderful sense of smell with all that fresh moisture in the air. Gently, when you're ready, lifting all the way back up, coming back into your Adho Mukha Shavasana. Gently raising through your hips, and then from there just breathe and hold, expand, listen to the body, do what feels right. Slowly, when you're ready, lifting up onto the toes, down onto your knees, and just sit the weight back onto your buttocks. And we're going to come around. I'm wearing blue. Bumblebee's interested. Come around into a seated position. So just gently to finish off, we're just going to sit into a Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. So really lift that flesh from your sit bones. Lengthen up through the sides of the body, nice and long, hinging at the hips, and then releasing with your arms, whether it's the hands under the knees, the calves, ankles, toes, whatever feels right. Soften through your shoulders and just encourage that space to open up through the back of the legs. Breathe. So notice for you that you're continuing to draw your heart right down towards your legs, but you're actually also trying to really extend wherever it is, whether it's behind the hamstrings, the knees, the calves, maybe into the sit bones, maybe it's the lower back, or possibly the upper back for you. As you lengthen forward, just observe that space of tightness and ask yourself if you can move just a little bit further forward, allowing your eyes to draw down to the legs at the last moment. And then slowly, when you're ready, we'll just gently raise all the way back up, gently bouncing into your knees. Just crossing in with your legs, coming into a nice easy cross leg position, doesn't matter which leg is in front, and just bringing yourself into your meditation pose, lotus, for your final gathering of your thoughts. Sitting up tall, lengthening through the spine, breathing awareness into the heart space, calmness into the mind, beautiful full-blown energy through the mind and body to take you through to the rest of your weekend. I'll leave this thought with you. Whatever you create in your world becomes your reality. So whatever you want your reality to be, create it. It's a pleasure to be here with you this Saturday, this Easter weekend. Have a wonderful time. Namaste. See you everyone.